Hello guys, how are you? I'm just fine. So, today we're going to check two subjects. First of all, vocabulary and then grammar. We are going to check the words relating to emergencies. So, this is going to be easy for you because we have been checking natural disasters and verbs relating to disasters. So, it's easy for you to elect the words by check them. So, let's practice. Please repeat after me. Damaged building, electric wires, electricity, elevator, gas stove, hive, telephone, underground. Today we didn't spell them because you only have to check the vocabulary. Furthermore, we're going to check the spelling of these words. Now we're going to check grammar. In grammar, we're going to check should and shouldn't. Remember that if you want to write with should and shouldn't, we're going to give an advice. For example, when some people ask, what can I do? You can do what to do. That is when we are going to use should and shouldn't. Let's start. We use should or shouldn't to give people advice. Remember that the shouldn't, because of the NDT, means, here you have it, means that it's in negative. And when you have only should, is because we are going to check them in positive. Okay? Then we need the subject. Remember that it can be he, she, it, we, you, they, I. Here we're going not to check the third person. This is nothing to happen. Then plus should, shouldn't, and the verb in present. Remember that a verb in present could be run, could be do, could be stay, could be give, all the verbs in present, okay? Then we have an example. You should go to the doctor. Here we have our subject, should, because it's a positive, and then we have our verb in present simple. We have another example. We have here you, another subject, shouldn't, now because it's in negative, because you shouldn't eat so much candies, because then you have a stomach ache. Here you have, okay? And then the complement. Now we're going to make some examples about, or exercises about, what to do in an earthquake. Remember what is an earthquake? When the planet moves. So, in an earthquake, what should I do? Let's check. We have here, a gap, get under something. Think about it. Do you have to get under something when it is a earthquake? What do you think? We have to circle one. Should or shouldn't? Tell me. Okay, the answer is correct. I should get under something. Then we have, I use an elevator. What do you think it is the answer? Should or shouldn't? Okay, because sometimes or always, if you are an earthquake, An elevator, it can be dangerous, so it shouldn't. That's great. Then we have leave the kitchen. You should leave the kitchen. What do you think? Leave means to go. Go to somewhere else, but not the kitchen. Yes, you should leave the kitchen because there's dangerous things in the kitchen, right? Okay, we have another one. I stand by street lights. Stand by the street light means to be here. To be here. I should be here when there is an earthquake. What do you think? Okay, I shouldn't stand by the street light because that street light can fall down, right? Then we have the last one. I stay calm. In an earthquake, I should stay calm or I shouldn't stay calm. What do you think? Okay, it is correct. I should stay calm. So this is all for today, guys. If you have any question, please ask me. With pleasure, I will clarify your doubts. So repeat the video as many times as necessary for a better understanding. Thank you very much. See you.